See you guys soon.
I think you look great in every color. All right. Thanks,
All right.
Marina.
The news at 4 starts right now. Right now at 4, limiting ICE enforcement. New bills in Montgomery County targeting where federal officers operate and the masks they wear on the job.
In the state of Virginia, the Brendan Banfield trial resumes. His murdered wife's father taking the stand today. We will have the very latest of what happened in court.
And scary moments all caught on camera as a crane collapses in Russia. More on this new video coming up.
But first, we've got some weather to talk about as we take you live outside over the nation's capital from our Fox 5 Skycam at the Stacks. A freezing day, that's an understatement, across the DMV, with wind chills bringing feels like temps to the single digits in some places. It's one of those days where I went and I warmed up the seat heaters in the car, you know, just to get it started a little early.
Yeah, and I was wrapped up because it was so cold outside today. And this comes as we're tracking some snow that's potentially making its way into the forecast this weekend. Get right to it. Caitlin, what do we know right now? Right?
Well, we know it's cold outside right now, right?
Yes.
And we know we have several days until we have this chance of potential snow.
Things can change.
Absolutely, and often do when you are in that 4 to 5 day window. So buyer beware of any numbers that get thrown in your face on social media. You can just throw them out because we've got to get a little closer to determine the details of where this storm's going to track. What we do know, though, is the next couple of days will be a little bit warmer and a little bit better than what we've got outside right now. So live look from Fredericksburg to National Harbor to our Fox 5 camera at the Stacks. Blue sky, blue water. It looks so nice, but it doesn't feel so nice as Arctic air is doing its thing and the camera is shaking a bit with those winds out of the west-northwest. We made it up to 34 here in D.C. Winds at about 14 miles an hour, so that wind chill knocked down into the mid-20s. It feels like 24 when those breezes are blowing. To the north and west, temperatures have not climbed out of the 20s, and to the south and east, we see mostly low to a few mid-30s. Clear skies overhead tonight, and high pressure will continue to give us dry weather through the rest of the work week, so we're not worried about anything through Friday at least. Clear skies tonight. Temperatures will fall quickly. It'll be another frigid start to the morning tomorrow as you see these numbers in the teens to around 20 degrees. So first comes a bit of a warm up. Tomorrow afternoon, temperatures back to normal with a high of 42. That's very similar to yesterday. And then Thursday, ahead of our next Arctic boundary, 51. I mean, that's going to feel really good. And it is definitely the pick of the week because more cold air comes plunging south Friday and into the weekend. The latest on timing with potential snow. I'll talk about all of that coming up in a bit. Back to you, Angie.
All right, we are all ears. Caitlin, thank you. Today, students walked out of class at Walt Whitman High School in Bethesda to protest ICE operations. They have two main demands.
The D.C. Attorney General is very undemocratic in their approach to this case. This family has been a victim of that hypocrisy, and all D.C. residents need to know how their taxpayer dollars are being used by the Office of the Attorney General for nothing and for naught.
Still ahead at 4:30, a lawyer and new candidate for D.C. mayor criticizes the D.C. Attorney General. New details on the case at the center of the controversy.
Also, a sewage overflow in Montgomery County is now threatening a D.C. waterway. What officials are warning residents of as they try to get the spill under control. We'll be right back after this quick break.
Welcome back to Top Stories. We're following at 4:30. A sewage spill is making for a smelly mess in the district.
Yeah, D.C. Water says that untreated sewage is spilling out of a damaged pipe from a major sewer line inside the C&O Canal National Historical Park. That overflow is expected to reach the Potomac River. Crews have been working to contain the spill and fix the damaged pipe since last night. D.C. Water is stressing now that the drinking water is not impacted. Officials say people who live near the area may notice a strong odor, and they're urging you to avoid any contact with any overflow.
Fairfax County Police need your help identifying a pair of grand larceny suspects. Police say last Friday, both men entered the Home Depot on Blenheim Boulevard and stole nearly $1,300 worth of items. They were last seen driving off in a 1997 gray Toyota with Virginia tags. If you recognize them, call police.
A dead man found on the side of the Baltimore-Washington Parkway back in 1981 was identified. U.S. Park Police turned to the DNA Doe Project to identify Edward Octavius Devone from Baltimore as the John Doe. He was 24 years old at the time of his death and last seen by his family in the late 70s. His cause of death could not be determined.
Today in court, the family of a man killed by a D.C. police officer in 2020 is accusing the D.C. Attorney General of stalling a payout of $600,000 ordered by a jury.
Yeah, our chief legal correspondent, Katie Barlow, has the details for us tonight. Hi, Katie.
Well, I'm happy he got what he wanted. All right, your news at 5 starts right now.